If I could do no other work, that would be my main thing to do would be to paint. I absolutely love it. It's just in me. It's part of me. My art and my photography is who I am. And my family, of course, naturally, they come first. But my art and my photography is a big part of my life. Sometimes the hardest part of the painting is actually getting the idea that you have in your mind and what you want and actually getting it on the board. So that sometimes is the hardest part for me. And once it's on the board, it seems to flow. Sometimes it can be a challenge, but it can be a fun challenge. It just depends on what it is that I'm painting. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder, but I do enjoy the challenge of trying to do something that I haven't done. Humans are, I think, harder. It's a harder subject to paint because the skin has to be so the right color and the nose has to be the right shape or it's not the person. And with animals, you have a little bit of leeway there if the color's not quite right or the bone structure doesn't show as much on them. Sometimes if I'm struggling trying to figure out how to do something on a painting, I'll go to bed, and when I wake up in the morning, the vision is there on how to do it, and it just flows onto the board. It's not something that you go to bed thinking you're going to do. It's just there, and then you wake up in the morning, and it's like the first thing that hits you when you wake up is I know how to fix that, or I know how I want that to go on the board. I didn't actually start painting until after I was married. It was more drawing, and then as I got into teenage years, it was gone. There's more important things as a teenager to be doing. But it was after I got married that I really wanted to start into painting, and so my grandfather helped me get started and got me on the right track. He was a self-taught artist, and what he did, he taught me and helped me with getting started, and I'm very thankful to him for that. This is the easel that my grandpa, he actually made this easel, and after he passed away, they gave it to me, and I use it all the time. And a lot of this paint that's on here is from when my grandpa painted, and some of it is from me. But it's kind of nice having paint that my grandpa actually put on here. It's kind of nice knowing he's still part of this easel. When you do a portrait, there's not the thought of how I need to put this whole painting together because it's a portrait. And so it's easier in the respect that you don't have to try to figure out how to put 4 or 5 different photos together to make a painting, because when you're doing a portrait, you get the picture of them and that's what you paint. I want to do more art shows because it gets my work out for the public to see, and if they're national shows, you're around a lot of other artists that can inspire you to do more or look at things differently, and it's a possible way to do sales and get your work out there for new people to see.